Hey guys, Kaishi Nico here, and I'm going to show you my Acid Golem deck, my Acid Burn deck. Basically what you do is you use Bahamut Shark to get out Acid Golem, and then you use Mystic Box and Creature Swap to give it to your opponent. So I'm going to run through the deck list, and then I'm going to show you some of the different combos I can do with the deck. So first off, it's one Rescue Rabbit, because he helps you get out the level 4s. 3 Gaga Gigo. They're 1850 attack, 1000 defense, level 4 waters. Sea Serpent of Darkness, level 4 water, 1850 attack. 1800 attack. 3 Tin Goldfish, because you can special summon a level 4, so I can special summon those out onto the field. So now I have 2 level 4s, because Bahamut Shark needs 2 level 4 water monsters. 2 Ice Hand, 2 Fire Hand. Basically because it's good board clear. These cards are really good. People hate on them so much, but they're easy to get over, but they're also really good cards. If I set a Fire Hand, my opponent destroys it, I can get out an Ice Hand, which becomes a water monster for Bahamut Shark. So yeah, it works really well. 2 Tour Guide to go into Acid Golems and into another rank 3. That's pretty much it. That's the only reason why they're in there. And I like Tour Guide. And then 2 Silent Wabi. I'll explain the reason why they're in there, but this is a really good card. Level 4 water, 1000 attack, 2000 defense. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's side of the field. When summoned this way, draw 1 card, and if you do, your opponent gains 2000 life points. You can only use this effect of Silent Wabi once per turn. The hand size limit of this card's controller becomes 3. So the way the effect works is when it's special summoned to the opponent's side of the field, the effect now goes where they get to draw a card, you gain the 2000, and then of course their hand size limit becomes 3. So it's a pretty good card. There's a crazy combo that you can do with it. Next are the spells. 3 Mystic Box, 3 Creature Swap, and if nobody really knows what Mystic Box does, it's like a Creature Swap but a little bit better, except for it targets. Target 1 monster your opponent controls and 1 monster you control. Destroy the first target, then give control of the second target to your opponent. So it gets a monster off their field, and then I can give them Acid Golem. I think Creature Swap, everybody knows, just switch 2 monsters. 3 Kaiser Coliseum, because with having Bahamut Shark on my side of the field and Acid Golem on my opponent's side of the field, and then Kaiser Coliseum up, they can't bring out any other monsters. So unless they tribute Acid Golem. 2 Soul Charge, because, why not? It's amazing. 2 Swords for Stall, and a Pot of Dichotomy, because the different types of the deck are, there's Fish, Fiend, Pyro, Aqua, Machines, Sea Serpents, Reptile, and this won't be in the grave. But yeah, so there's different types so that it helps for draw power and for recycling stuff. For the traps, it's 2 Secret Barrel, 2 Waboku, but I might switch it out for Threatening Roar. I've been testing both together. I don't know which one I like better, but Waboku's pretty good. 2 Royal Decree, basically stop back row so I can do stuff, and then a Bottomless and a Solemn Warning. So that's the deck, 40 cards. It's really fun. I'm going to show you the extra deck. So 3 Bahamut Shark, basically because this is the main reason for the deck, and then of course 3 Acid Golems because it's the point of the burn, and the Bahamut Shark helps get it out. Abyss Dweller, Gorgon, whatever. I liked his other name before, which is like Divine Knight or something like that. He's really cool because, in case I've done it where I've gone Bahamut Shark and then brought this out, and then it's like with a Soul Charge, I've been able to bring them both out, and my opponent has like a Felgrand, so I'll go I'll do this, bring out an Acid Golem, play Mystic Box on Felgrand, they go to negate it or whatever, I can go him and I'll target Bahamut Shark after the Acid Golem's already out, and I get to change the target of the Felgrand's effect. Cowboy for burn, Shark of course, Ragna Zero. There's a lot of decks that use boosting powers. Fire Kings, with all their spells and traps. Heroes with Shining. There's a bunch of decks that they give, you can give boosts to your monsters, and Ragna Zero, can pop them, and then you get to draw cards. So it's a really good card. Fortune Tune, that's the other rank 3 I go into. Black Ship of Corn for getting rid of like Zen Mains, anything that can't be destroyed but's under 2100. And then Heartland Draco, because I run swords, so it won't be able to be attacked even though sword stops it. But also with Kaiser, it can't be attacked with that up. And it's a good card, especially when I'm burning them for $2,000 anyway. I can go into this and I can attack above the. I can attack over the Acid Golem without them losing it, without having to ram into it and them not losing the monster. So I can do another $2,000 to them, and then they take $2,000 from Acid Golem on their turn. And then Rhapsody and Berserk. This card is absolutely amazing. I don't see a lot of people playing it. He goes into 2 level 4s. You can do his effect twice, where you detach and banish a card out of your opponent's graveyard, and then you can also attach him to equip him to a XYZ monster, and they gain 1200 attack. So let's say I have Heartland Draco on the field, and I'm able to go into this. I can then go, okay, use the effect, banish, use the effect, banish, use the effect, attach. Now Heartland Draco becomes a 3200 attack monster. Then I can use Heartland Draco's effect and attack directly. So yeah, it's a really good card. It helps boost up some cards that are low powered on my side of the field, just to get over certain things. Helps also the banishing effect. Also, I can banish 2 cards, so I can get rid of hairs for Boojins and Lightsworn monsters and stuff. So yeah. Then the side deck I'm working on, Allied Justice Cycle Reader, 2 Consecrated Lights, Ghost of a Grudge. It's really good. Works against Sylvans and Lightsworns. My friend, I was playing against his Sylvan deck, and he had a bunch of monsters, and when he goes to he had I think it was a Hermitry, a Sage Koya, and a Star Eater, and he goes to attack, and I used Ghost of a Grudge and made them all 0 attack. It was fun. 2 Lightning Prisonings. I'm supposed to have a second one. I can't find it. I know it's somewhere in my room. 2 Malevolent Catastrophes, because it's a really good card to just destroy all the cards on the field, and if I don't have anything that I have to worry about, since the only thing that I really would keep on the field would be Kaiser, but a lot of people go to MST that first before anything else, so they can bring out a bunch of monsters. So it helps, it's still a good card to side into. Mask Restrict, because I hate decks that tribute with this deck, because they'll always tribute the Acid Golem. So if I know my opponent runs anything over level 4, I'll side in Mask Restricts and hopefully stop them from running hopefully stop them from tributing my Acid Golems. So yeah, pretty fun. 2 Shadow and Prison Mirror, of course. Soul Drain, because why not? And 2 Huge Revolution is over, because Lightsworns with Judgment Dragon are a thing, and it also stops Dark Holes from board clearing and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you some combos, how the deck works. One combo that's really fun that I get every now and then would be, let's see. Let's say, put this back. Let's say this is my part of my hand. Okay, I've got whatever, maybe Dichotomy and stuff like that, and I'm going first. So I go summon Rabbit, Rabbit's effect, special summon these 2. Then I go special summon Silent Wobby to my opponent's side of the field, and then I can then go overlay. So I gain 2,000, they get to draw a card. But I overlay for Bahamut Shark. Bahamut Shark's effect, detach. I then special summon Acid Golem. Okay, and then I go Mystic Box on the Silent Lobby I just gave them to destroy it and give them the Acid Golem. Now that was my first turn before my opponent even goes. My opponent now has an Acid Golem that on their standby phase they're going to take 2,000 damage with, and they can't special summon any monsters, and it can't attack, and of course they can't prevent the 2,000 because he doesn't have any materials. So that's how the deck basically, that's the setup for the deck. That's why Silent Lobby is in here. But basically the whole deck is to just get out level 4s to get out Shark. Make sure you got that in hand, or creature swap, just to make sure that you're able to bring out Acid Golem. Now I've played the deck, and I've played it where I haven't even in a one match I've never even gotten against. I've never even brought out Bahamut Shark or Acid Golem, and I've always used other cards that just help the deck run perfectly. And I found out today that Abyss Dweller works good against an Assault Mode deck. I had a player, I was playing on Dev Pro, and he had Assault Mode Stardust on the field. So I played Tour Guide, he negated it, and then I played Soul Charge, and I went into Abyss Dweller and Heartland Draco because I had Kaiser Coliseum up on the field. So in case I didn't know about it, so I was like, in case the theory doesn't work, Heartland Draco will be safe, because if it comes back, he'll have to attack the Abyss Dweller. He won't be able to attack Heartland Draco because I had a face-up spell. So I detached on my turn, and then I ended because I couldn't attack. And so my opponent he just drew because he couldn't bring back Stardust Assault Mode. So yep. So anyways, that's the deck. Hope you guys like it. If you got any questions or comments or anything, just write them down below. Leave a like. Tell people about us, about me, and subscribe. Get more reviews. And thanks for watching. Peace.